What's up, Soul Family? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to Soul Family Oracle, where I deliver messages from the divine, from the depth of our soul and our ancestors. And if you're returning, sorry, if you're returning, welcome back to the channel. I love you guys so much, and thank you for all your support. This particular message came through yesterday. It was raining, and I was out in the rain. And whilst I was out in the rain, it got to the point where a lot of like the moths, I guess they were hiding in, I don't know where they were hiding, like under the ceiling of the buildings and stuff like that. I don't know, but it got to this point where the rain was, it was very heavy, and it was really heavy. And then all of a sudden I saw like hundreds of like these like insects, like moths that come to the flame, all coming from all over the neighborhood, just like going over in the skies. And it wasn't like all the way up, it was close also. And right before that, like about 10 minutes before that, that was when I was receiving the download, and it was basically saying that many souls are being guided to you because you carry the beacon DNA. And it made so much sense to me, because the beacon DNA is something that we've spoken about, but I think I spoke on it very briefly, and I think in just one or two videos where I had a download on the beacon DNA that exists in some people, where the beacon DNA basically acts like a lighthouse that attracts people who have been lost at sea, or that people who are lost at sea look out for, or people basically look out for in search for shelter or refuge or rescue or something when they are lost at sea. But another thing that I'm getting right now also is how the lighthouse also serves a certain purpose to the people on the land also, which is a sign of hope. So it's in a way, it's coming through as it's not just the people that are lost at sea, or the people that are seeking refuge or are lost out there and are looking out for the light, and they know they're looking for the lighthouse, that need the beacon DNA, or that go after the beacon DNA, or that's the beacon DNA holds purpose for. But also the people on the land, the beacon DNA to them is a sign of hope. And this is coming through as that sign of hope, being the fact that the lighthouse being there means there's hope out there for others, that others can find their way back home. This could mean various things to whoever is on the land, whether it's somebody who has a family member that got lost at sea, or is out at sea and will be coming back, or whether they are just fishermen in the town, or but for whatever purpose it holds that purpose of hope for also the people on the land, for the people that will be guided back home by the lighthouse. So this beacon DNA, just for you guys to really understand what it is just like light within certain people that acts as a lighthouse. And so with this message basically saying that many souls are being guided to you to, because you carry the beacon DNA, and the moths coming out in that number, it was like hundreds of them, was basically the element that puts the message together. And it was saying how, like, for a lot of people in this time right now, a lot of people might be coming to you, a lot of people might be like approaching you with questions and inquiries of things that may be personal, or things that requires you to give them advice or give them direction, or to heal them, or to offer them some kind of encouragement or kindness in whatever form, right? But people are basically, a lot of people, and not just physically, spiritually also, are being led to you. And I feel like this is more on a spiritual level than even on a physical level, right? Are being led to you or guided to you because you hold that light. There's something within you that holds that light, that is like there's something within you that helps them to basically see what it is that they need to see, understand. I'm seeing like an image of like a light bulb going off in someone's head. It's like, that animation with like a light bulb, like ding, the light bulb just going up in their head. It's like that's your light. It's like you hold so much light. It's like you just a touch. I'm seeing like just a touch on the forehead, and then the light bulb in the person's head goes like ding. that insight that you give, it's direction, it's love, it's kindness, it's protection, it's empowerment, it's encouragement, it's peace. And you know how to give it in different forms, or you're able to give it in different forms. That light it comes through to different people in different forms. To some people, that light comes as a form of kindness. To some people, it comes as some show of love. To some people, it comes as empowerment. To some people, encouragement. To some people, protection. So it's like that light. That's why, again, like with the lighthouse, for different people, it will mean different things based on what it is that they need. And this is the other part that was coming through. That I wrote this part down, saying that some will not know why they are coming to you. And I feel like some will not know why they are coming to you because their soul will be pushing them to come to you. Right? It's like, it's either because like they are not in alignment with their soul, and so their soul has to like push them to somebody who can give them that insight or that enlightenment they need to align themselves or get an alignment, or because their soul is seeking out for help. Right? It's seeking out for help in the sense that they may have come to that realization, or like just like knowing of who they are and what they're supposed to do and stuff like that. But it's like, okay, what do I do now? Or where do I go next? And they may be stuck in that loop of like, okay, I get it, but what now? I get it, but what now? And then it's like they come to you, or they meet you, or you just meet for a few seconds or a few days, or maybe even they see your video on YouTube, or they see your post on somewhere, or they see your writing, or read your book, or read your comment, right? And then it just like lights up that bulb or that light in them, and it's like their eyes just go bright, like, oh yes, that's it. It's like the realization they need just comes, or like that insight that they needed to piece everything together. And I feel like on the spiritual side, with the many souls being guided to you, is also because more souls are realizing the kind of energy that you hold, right? Which is, it's almost like the understanding that your energy is not discriminative, that your energy is not biased, right? That your energy is receptive to like receiving all forms of energy and spirit, as long as you're coming in the right energy, or as long as you're coming in the with intentions of light and love. And I feel like this specific part is going to mean something to a few people. I feel like there's also something about the kind of heart that you have. There's something about forgiveness and your ability to forgive, where a lot of souls are being guided to you, because it's almost like your heart has reached this level where it's like, when they say like, my heart will have to weigh your heart, and your heart is as light as a feather. It's like there's no remorse, there's no pain. Of course there will be, maybe there might be some pain of things that you remember that hurt you, but not like pain as in like buried in your heart where you're like in pain about certain things. No, it's like your heart is still so light that you can forgive, that you can still love people from afar and not wish them bad even when they've done you so much wrong, that you can still wish well for the people that have done you wrong, that you can still like like pray for your enemies, for instance. And this doesn't mean that they don't receive karma. Forgiveness is not for the person. Forgiveness is for you. So I feel like this is also because of that sense, or that knowing of like how you are such a forgiving heart. You are such a being of like light and pure love, that understanding is there, that you can give not just light but love and forgiveness. And love and forgiveness in the sense that you can it's like I don't know, but I'm getting this sense of like some of these souls or spirits. It's like the main issue might be forgiveness. A lot of these spirits feel like it feels like resentment, like not able to forgive. Spirits that have not been able to forgive, or like souls that have not been able to forgive. So for somebody, this might be something that is coming from your bloodline. Bloodline in the sense that like the ancestry. You may have had ancestors that have like a lot of like resentment and pain, and it's like them watching you. They are choosing to allow themselves. I don't know, I'm rubbing my hand on my notebook, and it feels very comfortable, but I don't know, it's warming my hands up, my left palm. So for somebody, there might be something with your left palm. I'm seeing somebody something with a left palm. So I don't know what that was about, but it's like with this resentment in which in this energy, is like for some this may have been like ancestors that carry a lot of resentment in their spirit, right? A lot of resentment in their soul from maybe past experiences, or how they died, or the circumstances that they were in past lives, and watching you live life from this energy, right? Where despite the things that you've been through and some of the things you've experienced, you're still able to like forgive people, and they're seeing how that has brought so much light into your life, and it's like, I don't know, it's like you've become proof. I feel like a totally different message is coming through. It's like you've become living proof of how forgiveness brings light, right? And this is not to say, again, forgiveness like, oh yeah, things are gone, and then people still riding over you and stuff like that. No, people are still being dealt with, people are still receiving karma, but it's like within you have nothing against these people. You already know these people are receiving what they need to receive, or will go through what they need to go through as a result of the things that they did to you. But it's like, yeah, I mean, you will have to deal with yourself, but I have nothing against you, and I've actually forgiven you. I've learned the lessons. I'm okay. So I feel like this part about the spiritual side, and like these like souls or like spirits, this for somebody, for very few people, this might be like directly your ancestors, right? Seeing the light because of you, allowing themselves to come to your light, because now they don't want to hold a resentment anymore. So for some of these ancestors, the reason why they may have been like holding on, or reason why they may have been like trying not to like come to your light, or avoiding your light, is because of that energy that they were in, because they themselves were not able to like release the resentment and those things. But it's like now, or even choosing to not release it. But it's like now, with this energy that you have walked in, and what it's done, and what they've seen it do, and how much you've seen your light grow, again, like the lighthouse, you keep shining brighter and brighter and brighter. It's almost like they can't help but resist. They can't resist. They can't resist the light anymore. And I'm seeing like a light shining really bright, and like in the center of like a group of people, and it's like their hands are just like over their face, like it's so bright. For whoever this message is for, I hope it finds you. But I feel like it took me to like a totally different space in the last 5 minutes. It's almost like, or in the last 3 minutes, it's almost like I had to like remind myself what reading I was doing, or like just like remind myself I was recording. 144 on the timer. As always, please listen with discernment. Take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if this message resonates with you, kindly like, share, subscribe, comment to help us reach more of our soul tribe. Thank you.